Today, we will be talking on how you can reinvent yourself, scale up your finances, and command respect in 2025. Now, I like to say that reinventing yourself and scaling up your finances, commanding respect in 2025 will require a strategic approach rooted in self awareness, intentional growth, and disciplined action. So, today I'm going to give you some practical guides on what to do. Okay, I'm going to start with my first point is going to be for you to audit your life. Okay, now assess your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and routine. Identify areas where growth is needed. Now, I used to say this, and I will say it over and over again. Everybody knows where they need to improve in life. Okay, generally you know where to improve in life, sorry. And auditing of performances is very, very important if you want to grow. And so the first thing you need to do is to audit your life. Nobody has to do it for you, because most times when people try to tell you where you need to look into, you begin to fault what they are saying. You may not necessarily like the way they have said it. So that is why it's best for you to be the best person to audit your life. Now, the second point I want to give to you is to set a vision. I talk about vision a lot in my programs. The reason is because a lot of people do not have vision. 2025 has started. You see that a lot of people will just get up and get going, and they will not think of what they want to do in 2025 or what they want to achieve, setting goals and all of that. A lot of people don't even dive into that in the first place. Now, you must set a vision for yourself. What is your vision? If you do not have a vision, you will follow, you'll be mass motivated, like following everybody. Wherever they go, you follow them. What is your vision? Define who you want to become and visualize your future, your ideal future. This clarity will guide your decision, and you will be able to make proper selection on the things you need to do and the things you need to improve and the places that you need to go. Then the third one I would like to say, acquire new skills. Now, for growth to happen in your life, you must acquire a skill. If you don't already have a skill, or you have a skill that doesn't seem to be selling in today's world, okay, that is governed by technology, you want to acquire new skill, okay? Learn skills aligned with future trend. Example, they have a lot of trend. They have AI, they have blockchain, they have content creation, they have platforms like YouTube can help you. And I have said this time and time again, that we live in the best time of the entire time that humans have ever lived. Why am I saying that? We live in a time where, the information is out there in the public domain. You don't really need to pay for all the information that you need. You can never say that the reason why you're not able to achieve anything is because you have not been able to learn it. You can learn. The YouTube is there. YouTube is a platform where people go to learn like almost everything. And so now you want to scale up your life. You want to improve your finances in 2025. You want to acquire, new skill. Then rebrand your image. Now, rebranding your image is very important too. You need to update your appearance, communication style, and personal brand. Social media, it's one of the ways you can use to upgrade or update your appearance. Okay, look great. Look for great tools. Showcase your new invention. Put it out there. People are ready to buy. People are ready to see what you have got. Look, if you're somebody who is always out there, say, what is this thing that is said? The way you dress is the way that you will be addressed. I see a lot of people, like yesterday I was having a meeting with my staff, and our cleaners had this, they have this thing that they wear, and they had come to work without ironing them. I asked them why, and they said it's because there's no iron. Nobody wants all of those excuses. Put them inside your handbag. People want action. People want to see result, be result oriented. You live in a place where there is no light. Go look for where there is light. You may not necessarily have all the clothes in the world, but the ones that you have, you want to keep them clean and well ironed. And there's something a lot of people do not know. If you go out with clean clothes that are not ironed, you look really dirty. You look really unkempt. Yes. Now, 2025 is that year where you need to rebrand. You might have just 3 different shirts in your wardrobe. When you come out, it should be looking sparkling clean. When you come out, it should be, looking well ironed. You must be all put together, okay? A lot of you go out, you cannot even use roll-on. I'm sorry to say this, but these are one of the things we'll be talking about. Roll-on for 2,000 naira to 3,000. You can get a good roll-on if you are a resident in Nigeria. Now, a lot of people earn money. You earn up to 100,000, 80,000, even if it is 40,000. It will not be such a big deal to take 2,500 to buy a roll-on. It doesn't matter how much you earn. Roll-on should be one of those things that you keep around you. It is very embarrassing when you go out, you see people looking all unkempt, sweaty, smelling all sweaty. You want people to address you as exactly what? The same way that they perceive you is the way they will address you, okay? Now, rebranding your image means you want to begin to watch the way you speak. You want to begin to watch the way you address people. Are you disrespectful? Are you respectful? Are you unruly? How do you present yourself out there is very important. Now, that has a lot to do with the brand that you are trying to promote, okay? You want to scale up your finances in 2025, you need to rebrand your image. Your image is very important. Then, the next point I'm going to give to you right now is expand your network. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you. Attend events, join communities, and connect with like-minded people. The reason why a lot of us are not doing well at all is that we are too all to ourselves. And you see, that is one of the reasons why you see graduates who young women who are very decent, making a living in a mainstream society, find it very difficult to get married. I will come to that. I'm going to talk to that one of these days. Talk about that. Now, you need to get a support group, okay? I don't know where you live in. You live in the United States, you live in UK, you live in Canada, you live in Nigeria, you live in Cameroon. You live wherever you live in this world. You need to be a member of a support group. 1 or 2 support groups will help you. You want to mix up. You want to be, close to like-minded people who will encourage you. People who believe in what you believe in. People who are building towards your own direction. You want to be part of certain support groups. So you have to expand your circle by being, part of certain support group. You see, when you go out there, you see a lot of people who are, Now, for the young girls, you need to understand that expanding your network does not necessarily mean going for choir and coming back. Because one thing I notice, especially in Nigeria, the young people, all they do is to go to choir, come back, go to house care, come back, and all of that. It is good because there's nothing you can do without eternal perspective. That way, you're building into your soul, you're giving hope to your soul, and you are connecting to the soul, which is God, because I am Christian. Okay, I am a Christian. But if you want to tell me that all you do is just go to church, come back, go to choir, come back, that is not your network. You should be a member of certain and other support group where you can go out, where you can talk about your career, where you can have fun time together and all of that. That way you're able to meet with like-minded people who are building the way that you want to build. These are ways that you can, reinvent yourself, and of course reinvent yourself, and command respect, upscale your finances. I am somebody who talks about personal development a lot. You know the reason why I emphasize so much on personal development? I do that because I know what personal development has done to me as a person. The way I think, the way I perceive life today is different, and this has helped me a great deal. In this world, there are a lot of noises. If you do not develop yourself to a certain capacity, you will be in that space where you want to respond to everything everybody says and do the way others are doing. Basically, get yourself to be motivated by the crowd. And that's not what you need. You want to grow, you want to expand your finances, and you want to, upscale, yourself, okay? Or upscale your finances. Yes, you need to, develop yourself. How do you develop yourself? You develop yourself by, reading. Studying is one of the best ways you can develop yourself, because in developing yourself, you talk about mental development, you talk about physical development, you talk about spiritual development, and you talk everything I have mentioned here from the very beginning has to do with personal development. Do you have a skill? You don't have a skill, you go for a skill. You want to be respect, you respect others, and you understand that you earn respect, and you do not force people to respect you. These are the ways that you can reinvent yourself and be very conscious of the company you keep, because the company that you keep determines your destination. This is the Mindset Mentor podcast with Anu-san. If you think this video has brought you some value, kindly subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up.